Okay.
So what we're looking at here is a thick skin slide. So this is either a sole or a palm. Now once again, we have 3 layers of tissue when it comes to our skin here. So the top layer, where it starts off with this dark tissue, and then above that, all of that is our epidermis. This layer here is our dermis that goes to, once again, we see adipose tissue down here. So there we're in the hypodermis. So those are the 3 main layers. One of the structures that we need to find, and I'm going to move up now to medium power, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of this slide here. We see this structure right here, and it's all the way down at the bottom of the slide. This structure here is a Pacinian corpuscle, or a pressure corpuscle. But that is a Pacinian corpuscle, sensing pressure. All right? So, once again, you see around that is adipose tissue. So now we're going to move back up to the top of the slide, and now we're going to learn the layers of the epidermis. So all of this from here up is epidermis. The bottom layer of that epidermis right here, it moves up and moves back down, that is the stratum basal. So you think base, basal, right? It's the bottom, all right? So that's the stratum basal, that bottom layer. This layer, which starts right above the stratum basal and moves up to roughly about here where you start seeing that color change, all of this is a stratum spinosum. So all of this is a stratum spinosum. This layer here where you see that color change occurring, right there at the top here, this is the stratum granulosum. So that's the stratum granulosum. These are live cells, and then once again, this gets us into dead cells. The first 2 layers right above the stratum granulosum are the stratum lucidum. Now there's nothing that really separates that from the top layer, which is the stratum corneum. All these layers here are the stratum corneum. The top layer, or the layer just above the stratum granulosum, is the stratum lucidum once again. That is found only in thick skin. So this here, you can see it's a little lighter, is where that lucidum is, but in most cases there's no color difference between that and the corneum.